Hi everybody, welcome back. It's James and Athena here today. Buddy is over there. I will see if I can get him to come over. George is currently at work, so this is me first off raw dogging it by myself recording. So we'll see how that goes. Today I thought I'd go through my prop boxes with you. No judgment, because they don't get looked at at all. They kind of sit in front of the cabinets with lights on and we forget about them. So there'll be a few interesting things. There'll be a few things I have no idea what they are. But I thought, well, it's the beginning of December. Let's go through them and find out what we're keeping and what I need to get rid of. Because I do need to downsize these. There's no need for me to have them whatsoever. And they do just kind of clutter up the living room a little bit. So yeah, without further ado, thank you very much. Welcome back to Plants and Poodles. Let's get into it. So, these are what I have. They're just plain boxes. I think I got them from B&M. They were a pack of 3 for £18 actually. They were from B&M. So, this is the mess that is the prop box. So we've got some CB blue in here. There's lots of CB blue in here actually. And it's all rooted really well, as you can see. Bear with me 1 second. Plenty of new growth on there as well. New growth. These just went in as wet sticks. So all the growth that they've got has actually been done within the prop box. I think, again, these are wet sticks. I think that was 69686, but I could be wrong. Could be Syngonium. I've got little anthurium corms. Again, no idea. But there's plenty of them. Yeah, don't know. I have some dubia. This is a 1-leaf one. Look at all the roots. Oh. Oh no. That's dubia, and then there's more dubia, and then there's more dubia. So this is Monstera dubia, as I showed you in one of my last videos. This is how they start off, tiny little silvery leaves with lovely silver patterning, and then they do lose that as they get older, and then they start to fenestrate, so they come out really nice actually. I just snapped a wee bit because this little bit is really well rooted. Oh my god, where do you go? Oh. Sorry, it's like detangling Christmas tree lights with this. So yeah, that's well rooted. And I found another little piece there as well. Again, quite well rooted. So, yeah, that's that prop box. Literally, sphagnum moss, give it a nice spray so it's got moisture in there, and you can leave them. As long as they've got light, they'll do well, as you can see. This one's a mishmash. So we've got some frozen freckles in here. Monstera oblique frozen freckles. Again, lovely new roots. We have some tiny begonia. That was just a begonia leaf that I stuck in there. Then this one, that's variegated. I'm not. Oh, that's a Rhaphidophora tetraspera variegata. So yeah. Oh, I'm not sure what that is, but look at that leaf. It's well It's like a spear. But yeah, not quite sure what that is. We'll take that off because that's an old root. We'll see how that does because I'm curious as to what that is. And then I've got quite a bit of El Choco. As you can see, rooting well. New leaf with another one coming. So they're doing good. And then that's all Mycons. I think that's it for that one. There's just lots of El Choco. Lots of frozen freckles. I'm not sure what that is. Your guess is as good as mine. And then this was a random philodendron that we had that was in George's terrarium. And it's just one that we decided to keep just because it was tiny and didn't take up much room. I can see that it is popping. There's another tiny one under that leaf there. So that's that one. That's another tiny chunk that we got off a Monstera. It is rooted quite well into that. And it has got 2 tiny growth points. I don't know if you'll be able to see. But yeah, that's some form of Monstera. And then the last one. This has got a lot of Adansonii in. Oh, things are moving. So it's got a lot of Adansonii in. A bit of begonia. Random anthurium, no idea what that is. It's variegated. It's not happy. There's loads of teeny tiny corms in here. Again, they're all rooting really well and they're growing. But until they grow out, I have no idea what they are. There's another one. Tiny leaf. What's this one? Yeah, there's quite a few in there. And then, again, no idea. Your guess is as good as mine. Then there's a random anthurium chunk in here, which has got 2 tiny growth points on it. Yeah, it is what it is. That'll be what it'll be. But then there's loads of Adansonii. I'm just trying to get a piece that's... Look at the roots. Roots. Tiny Adansonii. We did do for George's work. So George works in a care home and they had a summer fair. And we did a load of chops just so that we could do like a little plant store for them. We raised just over £200 and that went all to the residents in the care home. So that was great, but it left me with a few chops that we didn't use. Not quite sure what that is, but it looks... Yeah, no idea. Not even going to guess. So we've got, yeah, we were kind of preparing for next year's summer fair, so we should have some nice big Adansonii for them. There's another one of them. They're kind of silvery. It's definitely a philodendron. It's got a root on this side and one on this side, so that'll be doing well. That'll be well on its way. And there's another small begonia, which isn't looking as happy because I think it's just been trampled. But again, that just came from a leaf. I think that's part of the mother leaf there. Yeah, that was. But they're quite, I'll not get it in the right light, but they're quite iridescent and they look quite shimmery and nice. We saw quite a few of those as well, actually. And again, it wasn't for profit, it was literally just to get some money to give back to the residents in the care home. So they take it for days out and things like that, which is really nice. But yeah, so those are my 3 neglected pot boxes that are all doing really well, to be fair. So yeah, just wanted to share them with you. But next time I'm planning on doing maybe my Anthurian cabinet, and just having a look at that. It is a little dirty, so I might do a full cabinet clean and whatnot. I have cleaned these recently, so these aren't too bad. But my Anthurian one, I just didn't get around to, quite frankly. So I will do a cabinet showcase of that, and maybe go through and clean it as well, but that's not inspiring me much, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me. Please do come back, and I hope to see you on the next video. Thanks, bye.